All right, we're in round 2. Got the choice, we'll play first. And yes, this is a good hand. We get Whisper into Flare on turn 3, setting up for a nice Secret and Karu Bloodsucker as well. This is a pretty attractive looking opener. Let's see what we're up against. Red. Some sort of aggressive deck, I presume. Ooh, Executioner is actually a pretty good draw too. Let's get the Whisperer out there. Turn 3 Flare, turn 3, 3/4, that gains life when stuff dies. It's pretty nice. What do we got on our opponent's side? Smoldering Efreet, so I presume something hyper aggressive. It's funny that I could Executioner for pretty good value, but we're definitely going to Flare here. Just get a 3/4 on turn 3. That just seems correct. Get that Whisper of the Wilds value online. I mean, Executioner, granted, would have gotten rid of a guy there, but whatever. And a Morph. You got it. Alright, so we'll swing with Flare, follow up with Bloodsucker. Doughty double blocks. Could actually play the Bloodsucker, but I think I'd rather Douse and Gloom the Morph, although he's still a turn away from the Morph. So maybe it is better to do the Bloodsucker. Although if I Douse and Gloom and then next turn I get to Executioner, that's not bad either. If he has no creatures, but what does the Bloodsucker really do for me here? I guess it doesn't do all that much. Gives me a 2/2. To his 2/2s. And he probably cracks back next turn for more damage. Let's just Douse and Gloom the Morph now. I'm okay with that. It was the Lurkers anyway, so I'm kind of glad I did. Lurkers next turn would have been more of an issue. I'm trying to think if I'd rather have the 3/1 or the Whisperer still. I guess I'm only at 4 lands, so Whisperer's still pretty valuable. Another Morph. All right. So now we're at 6 lands, which means I can Secret Bloodsucker, something like that, or Executioner, whatever I want. Whatever I want. I'm just about ready to dump the Whisperer. We're at like the top end of our deck already, so I kind of am tempted to just go Bloodsucker Executioner. Sack the Whisperer, so we have a 3/1. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that actually. He's going to lose his Efreet and lose a bit of life, which is still good. He is left with a Morph, but I think that's okay. So our opponent just straight red-green? Red-green beats? Could be. Humble Defector. Alright. Does not have Unmorph mana, which is interesting. Abzan Beastmaster, but we currently have the most toughness, so no fears there. He can't even double block my Flare for much value, so ooh. Well, that is a good draw. Plus we get to do Secret. This is a great turn for us. We're going to swing team. We're going to follow up with Secret plus Mandrills. I'll take that trade. Get rid of his last 2 cards. Tormenting Voice and Awaken the Bear. We lost our Sagu Mauler, which is kind of a bummer, but that's alright. Get our Hooting Mandrills online. Just with the Bloodsucker, we can make our opponent... He does get the extra card, but he's tapped out at the same time, so not really overly concerned about it at the moment. He's still not in a great position here. In fact, I would go as far to say he's very much close to death here. Because, like, let's say I swing team, he blocks Bloodsucker, blocks the 3 rather, takes 4 tramp. No, it's not going to work. So I guess we just swing with Flare Mandrills. He blocks Flare, takes Mandrills. He can't really do that either. I think he's possibly dead. Oh, I see. He does that one. Wait, he's still dead. What am I talking about? Oh, I see. I'm actually 1 mana short of him being dead. So let's just let's play the Angler and not even let him draw a card. I kind of like that more for some reason. This way he can't even draw out of the situation. Or, I mean, he can draw out of the situation, but it's not likely to draw out of the situation. We still have some hardcore... Yeah, now he's just dead, so 1 card left in hand. Let's just swing first, see how he blocks. Guess I could have swung with the Bloodsucker, too. Doesn't matter. Unless this last card's instant speed card draw of some sort. He's in pretty big trouble. All right, so we got game 1 playing against red-green beats. Opponent's got quick-looking creatures for sure. So can we lower our curve at all? I don't think so. At least not from what I'm seeing. Kind of want to feed the clan. Maybe for the Despise, although Despise is still pretty good. I feel like feed the clan's very valuable on the draw in this match, especially since we have enough high toughness guys. Oh, I got to take a look at... Let's remember to take a look at my deck this time. So I didn't have Feed the Clan. What? Because look, this is 40 cards according to this. So what am I missing? Someone's going to have to help me do the comparison. What am I missing? Double Sagu Archer, maybe? Double Sagu Archer. All right. So it put the Despise in when it unvalidated my deck and then revalidated it. There must have been some error, and it just gave me a 39 card deck without my Archer, so I added Despise. So that's the difference from the deck I drafted, which is fine. I still think Despise actually was very good for us. I think both times we played it, we at least hit something, so we've got that going for us. I think I'm going to actually leave Despise in over a second Archer as well. Although, yeah, well, Feed the Clan one's ferocious anyway, so, okay. But yeah, well, let's do the Feed the Clan, and maybe I cut the Despise for that. I think I'd likely rather have Feed the Clan than Despise. On the draw, especially, all the life gain we can get is going to be welcome. All right, let's cut the Despise. Let's try this again. Good looking hand. Opponent mulls to 6, keeps. Ah, I like a good turn progression. Almost want to play Mauler first, so if he has removal, he kills that. Did he miss the land draw? Oh man, we got to try and capitalize hard capitalization. So we'll go Rats into Parapet into... I wish Parapet was a little bit more aggressive, but we're still going to gladly accept it. It's still good in this match. So we go Bloodsucker or Concession. Taking it all day, every day. Love it. Made it to the finals of the 8-4. So that already means our next draft is going to be an 8-4 as well. And we'll see you next round.